Minutes to go in the first half here in Atlanta.
You know, bull riding is rough work. You can tell the really tough bulls just by looking at them. So after riding, I don't go for a watered-down version of regular beer. I want the less filling beer that tastes great. Miller Lite. Just kick back, have a cold one, and think back to all the bulls I've twisted.
Here's your steak, Steve.
Thank you. Hey, Ruby, I know this guy. Cranky Hank, Amarillo 88.
It's no bum steer. When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
Whoa, tough as ever.
We switched from Ford to Chevy.
Listen to the heartbeat of America.
We have to have equipment that will hold up to the job, and the Chevy doesn't. We're generally pulling something, and generally it's pretty heavy. We use them hard, and they stand up to it. And we do it all day long, and we don't worry about it. Now that's what we have to have in a truck out here to get the job done.
That's the Day's Chevy truck.
A6, hurry and you'll make it.
Delta Airlines ticket agent Sam Singletary.
Sleeping babies and very little babies. All of them extra cuddly, just like my shoo-shoo. More shoo-shoos to play with, more to love. Now that's a dream come true.
Shoo-shoo, you're my shoo-shoo. The world of shoo-shoo with babies in all sizes, each sold separately from Zaff Creation.
Denny's original Grand Slam breakfast is just $1.99.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind?
2 eggs, 2 hot cakes, 2 bacon strips, 2 sausages. The Grand Slam, just $1.99 at Denny's.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind?
So whether you're frustrated with your thinning hair or just haven't achieved what you really desire from your current method of hair replacement, there's good news. THR is the answer.
I'm going to reinstate Blipfords.
This is big, isn't it? They're lethal.
I've got a story that's going to blow this network.
It was pulled from high up.
You want him alive or dead?
People translated as data.
When am I on air?
Max Headroom, coming March 31st. Today's movie is brought to you by Oreo cookies, as good today as they were when you were little. They're for the kid in all of us.
From Touchstone Home Video, Shelley Long and Bette Midler are hot for the same man.
Did you make it with her? Do you even know this person?
But now, the heat's on them. It's the blockbuster comedy of the year, Outrageous Fortune. See it on video cassette.
Pie. Mom's homemade pie. Now, Cool Whip.
Oh, I want my Cool Whip.
There isn't a fresh homemade pie in the world that doesn't hunger for the fresh homemade taste of Cool Whip. Cool Whip. One fresh homemade taste deserves another.
I got my Cool Whip.
For 100 years, Log Cabin Syrup's rich maple taste has brought something special to the family breakfast. The family. Log Cabin. Making breakfast since 1887.
Back on selected news sidekicks.
They're flashing prices.
They're talking deal.
Talking 2 flame broiled patties with melted cheese. And who's doing it?
We do it.
For a limited time,
Burger King double cheeseburgers.
99 cents.
That's 2. I need 2 flame broiled patties. A quarter-pound of beef.
With 2 slices of cheese. For 99 cents.
Go.
get on down for a 99-cent double cheeseburger.
Who does it? We do it like you do it.
For only 99 cents.
At Burger King.
Imagine television's greatest night of comedy ever.
We can play Pin the Tailpipe back on the car.
Your favorite comedies. Together for one night and one night only.
I am a grown woman and I have needs.
You need a better wrinkle cream.
The comedy is non-stop, so instead of watching
Gidget Goes to Aruba,
watch The Night of 1,000 Laughs and learn
The care and treatment of the sucking guest wound.
I'll be there with bells on. That's just an expression.
Cosby, Alf, The Golden Girls, Inez, Tears, and Night Court all on one night, Monday.
All right, we are back.
at the Bradley Center, Milwaukee, standing by right now.
Long, long ago,
The year of our Lord, 508.
and far, far away,
Botany-on-Trent, Langdale Walk, Bennington Green, Devonshire Green, Cornwall, England.
oh my goodness, a spaceman landed.
Impossible!
And caused quite a stir. A spaceman in King Arthur's court.
Dear, dear.
Hi, I'm Eric Boardman, and we're about to take a trip around the world with our stomachs as our guide.
An affidavit which they are in possession of, saying that they were...
Enjoy the silence.
Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work.
Snap out of it!
Enter MTV's Rio de Janeiro contest. In Excess, Guns N' Roses, George Michael, Billy Idol, Faith No More, Robert Plant, D-Light, and more will all be rocking in Rio de Janeiro. Why shouldn't you? We'll pay you $1,000 a day to work behind the scenes as a vital member of the MTV News team.
Brown sugar, brown sugar.
Crash Rio's huge 8-day rock and roll event. You'll meet the bands that we meet. Work up close and personal with the biggest names in rock and roll.
It's your fault if my gear ain't working.
And gain the valuable life experience that looks great on any resume. Just make a 95-cent call to 1-900-786-2111 or send your name, address, and phone number to Rio de Janeiro Contest, P.O. Box 34978, Omaha, Nebraska, 68134. Rio de Janeiro. $1,000 a day and a chance to learn a skilled trade.
And to win or say trapped in your own personal hell.
This MTV contest is brought to you by Volkswagen.
Nobody's business.
Oh, God. Oh, my head. Oh, God. It was words. Oh, God.
Something's going on.
Hey, the movie's on. Just for the cool, just for the fun. The movie's on. The movie's on to the real one.
Last year, almost 2 million families stopped buying regular Pepsi, and they moved to Diet Coke more than any other major soft drink.
Just for the smooth sensation. The movie's on. Hard selection. Just for tasty. Diet Coke. The movie's on.
Odious, contemptible, deplorable. I'm speaking of offending in the personal grooming arena. Something I would, of course, consider quite beyond the pale. So I give you Right Guard Sports Stick, antiperspirant and deodorant. When one needs to seek maximum protection and a fresh scent, one should grab oneself one of these Right Guard Sports Sticks because one would hate to be considered malodorous by one's chums. Now, wouldn't one? Right Guard Sports Sticks from Gillette. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Caught you. Another Burger King special, right? Huh? Now they're quarter-pound double cheeseburgers just 99 cents, right?
Right, 99 cents.
With my delicious flame broiled taste, 2 slices of melted cheese, and now a great 99-cent price. These burgers are awesome. I'm doomed. Good thing it's for a limited time.
How did you know about this 99-cent special?
Daddy's home for Burger King.
I have my sources.
99 special at Burger King.
Last week, us Fritos rustlers came upon a whole new breed. Ranch Fritos. They looked real wild, but they was actually sort of mild. Shoot, one even let Luke pet it. These wild and mild ranch Fritos have a creamy ranch flavor. No Fritos rustler can resist. But keep that under your hat, partner. New wild and mild ranch flavor Fritos corn chips. Rustle up, son.
Next week, Father Dowling's back. Finally. And gives a marked man a place to hide.
I saw somebody get killed tonight, and now the guy that did it's trying to kill me.
How well do you know this young man?
I was gonna marry him.
Will Sister Steve get burned by an old flame?
I wanted it to happen.
Or will a paid killer snuff them both?
I'm still in love with you, and you're still in love with me.
A case of murder for hire.
Get in. He knows where you are.
And forbidden love.
This story is incredible.
All new Father Dowling Mysteries.
Run.
Next Friday.
We are back with more of the main event.
Craftmatic Model 2 electrically adjustable bed costs no more than many quality flat beds. And when you buy selected ones with optional heat and built-in massage, you get this fabulous bonus. A 25-inch color TV absolutely free. In a Craftmatic bed, you adjust yourself into comfortable positions automatically. Call toll-free so we can mail you our adjustable bed catalog and a certificate for a free 25-inch color TV with bed purchase.
Call toll-free 1-800-257-1234.
I like the way you work it. No diggity.
Why you frontin'? You know you really want it. It's Monster Jams, the biggest blazing R&B hits of all time on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. From the Jeep to the street, these are the hits with more bounce to the ounce. You can order this collection online at MusicSpace.com. Why wait? Order this collection by Rush Delivery. Get to it. Get Monster Jams now. To order, have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen or log on to MusicSpace.com. Rush Delivery available.
I got you.
Thanks, Polly. Now let's talk about something. Recently you did an interview and some photographs with Playgirl. How come you didn't show more of your body?
Because, you mean like,
Yes, that.
well, because I didn't want America to see how tweaked the dong really is. No, I just, well, because, I don't know, that's too cheesy.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
But so many millions of girls were excited like me to see it, and we didn't.
Really? Well, what if I don't have a penis? Maybe that's the reason why I didn't show down there.
Well, maybe.
And what if I'm just like stuck it in there, it's just pubes, like a Japanese guy. A Japanese guy, a Japanese.
Let me ask you a question. What was like the most sexually outrageous thing you've ever done?
Well, there was this guy that I met on the, no, I'm just
Now you gotta
kidding.
be honest.
Okay,
You gotta be really honest.
Okay. When I was in San Francisco, I was doing a show at the Warfield Theater, and my road manager at the time, Nick, right, Nick Light, and the brother of Rob. Anyways, we were going to San Francisco, and I know San Francisco's a really dirty place as far as, you know, pornography and as far as a lot of dancers and stuff. So he phoned, I guess, the Mitchell brothers,
Yeah.
and he advanced girls to come down to the show, and we had like a whole table full of 9 girls in the front row, like all these girls, and they were like their tops, the whole thing. Cut to backstage, me, Nick, and like 9 girls, and they go, well, what do you want us to do? And I said, I don't know, you munch her, she'll munch you, you did it. And 2 seconds later, they're all like on each other, like
No
9 girls.
way.
Cut to the hotel later, and then there's like, you know, we each like, I got like 4 of them, and then Nick.
4?
Yeah, but I didn't have sex with them.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not like that.
So
I
what
have to
were you
get to
doing?
know people first. Anyways, there was me and these 4 girls, and then Nick got a couple, and then the Warlock got a couple. You should see the Warlock too.
The Warlock got a couple?
The Warlock got a couple too.
Well, that's
and it was
pretty
pretty. That was one of the craziest things.
All right, well, you ready to check out another
But actually, oh what? Okay, we're gonna go into the video
video?
right
Yeah,
now.
we are. We have to. They're dying to see some naked girls. in the
Okay,
video.
what's this video?
Well, it's from the movie Fear of a Black Hat. And it's
Fear of a Black Hat.
and it's
you
called-
guys hate those, you know, when you just gotta squish them. It's called Ice Froggy Frog?
That's right. Ice Froggy
Okay.
Frog's coming up now.
Ice Froggy Frog.
Hey, didn't that interviewer look familiar? Playboy's review of the best programs of 1994 continues as we turn to the centerfolds. Coming up in a little while, you'll get to see the television premiere of my Playmate of the Year video. But first, here's a scene from the centerfold of a very special lady. She was Playboy's 40th anniversary Playmate, Anna Marie Goddard.
Brother Montano, it's a good question. I've been doing good. I'm the co-host of the contest now, you know, working along with Mr. Outdoor. He found the Tough Man contest 15 years ago, so he invited me to be part of his thing. I'm the co-host, so I'm glad to be there. For 3 years, I've been working with him, and we're going to find out May 20th, live pay-per-view. Call your local cable company, you know, and don't bootleg it, because if you bootleg the cable, that's money out of my pocket, and I pity the fool that don't get the cable legally.
Oh, well, in that case, I pity the fool. Don't try to stick cable back Jim Hill.
The official program for reviews the rematches is now available for you by
horse, Mr. Chair.
Saturday at 7 on WB23.
We're cops. We're not the kind of...
Some people say I'm attractive. I say I agree. After all, I had nothing to do with it. I owe that to my mother and father. But how I take care of my looks is up to me. And for my hair, only performing preference will do. It gives my hair layers of light because the color's translucent. And my hair is always healthy looking and fit. Do I deserve such riches? Only if I think I'm worth it.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
Many people need to cut down on salt for better health.
Instead of salt, use great-tasting Mrs. Dash with 14 natural herbs and spices. Use Mrs. Dash on every dish for zesty, savory flavor. For better health, instead of salt, try Mrs. Dash.
America loves Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon, but the imported varietal America loves most is Lambrusco Riuniti, the rich fruit of the red, the pure joy of the white. Riuniti, America's best-loved imported premium wine.
Favorite Son will continue following these messages.
Thursday, LA Law is back with a season premiere that's full of surprises.
I got married.
How could you do this to me? Bringing new hope to old friends. Keep your fingers crossed.
This man is qualified to vote.
It's the return of television's finest hour.
Is this something or what?
A brand new season of LA Law begins Thursday.
Good evening. I'm Richard Connell for Sioux First News. The latest round of the ongoing suit by John Morell and Company against the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, stemming from last year's sympathy strike in Sioux Falls, got underway with jury selection in federal court in Rapid City today. And Governor George Mickelson has said tonight there may be something the state can do to help the new owners of the former Lytton microwave plant, which will lay off most of its workforce this week. Details coming up at 10. The Sioux Empire's leading election coverage, Sioux First News, Decision 88.
When you've got the security of Blue Cross Blue Shield health coverage, you're ready for anything the future holds.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield, first in coverage for South Dakota.
Ready for a twofer?
A what?
Yeah, let's go get a twofer, okay?
What's a twofer?
A twofer. You don't know what a twofer is?
No.
It's 2 burgers, 2 fries for $2. You didn't know about that?
For $2?
Yes, $2.
$2 doesn't buy anything
hamburgers.
in this country anymore.
Well, maybe not, but...
Certainly not food.
Yes, at Burger King it does.
I got $2.
I got $2 too.
We can get a 4-fer.
Let's get a 4-fer and split it.
Great.
This won't last forever, so we better go quickly.
Magnus. Tonight, the USA section.
I'm Kenneth Walker, and tonight's money section. I'm Bill McAtee. Sports tonight.
Hello, I'm Robin Young. Tonight, the life section.
USA Today comes to television. It will cover the USA in an exciting new way. USA Today, the television show.
Tomorrow at 6:30 on KDLT.
Lowski, Robert Loggia, and James Whitmore.
Americans are now privy to the details of the sex life of the President of the United States. In an unprecedented event, the X-rated events of his relationship with intern Monica Lewinsky are now in the public domain.
I understood the definition to be limited to physical contact with those areas of the body with the specific intent to arouse or gratify.
Mr. Clinton started his testimony with a statement about his understanding of sexual relations.
Themselves to goods and boy.
The Rock in fatigues and with the troops at Edwards Air Force Base.
It's happening. It's cool.
And baby news for an ER star. We'll tell you who's expected.
never-before-seen action from Star Wars Episode 2.
What took us so long?
E.T.'s exclusive with the love scenes and director George Lucas from the editing room to finishing the music.
It's the catalog that's begging to be banned. The E.T. cover story has the controversial poses from the Abercrombie & Fitch Quarterly. Why it has the Catholic League up in arms.
If you want to put out a softcore porn magazine, then do so. But don't target it to young teenagers.
Whatever happened to TV's favorite dads, the surprise reunions, and what Michael J. Fox's Family Ties father said about how he's doing.
Inside the studio as a pregnant star poses for InStyle magazine. And look who E.T.'s special junior correspondent is.
Swimmers up! Take your mark!
Watch closely. One of these swimmers is a Fuji picture. Can you spot which one? Fuji's advanced technology has developed Fuji Super HR film with ultra-thin color layers for sharper pictures and better skin tones than we've ever had before. For pictures so alive they almost breathe, get Fuji Super HR film, Fuji 35mm disc and 110 film.
How can you not fall in love with something that looks so good? My Celica still gets my blood pumping.
The 1989 Toyota Celica GTS. Looks to seduce you. Powerful 135 horsepower engine to thrill you. No matter what you do for a living.
Our dentist gave us the word about healthier teeth and gums.
Baking soda. So we tried new Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste with fluoride.
A recent survey shows 2 out of 3 dentists and hygienists recommend baking soda for healthier teeth and gums.
Dental Care leaves my mouth feeling fresh and clean.
Tastes minty.
Try new Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste or concentrated powder for healthier teeth and gums.
People who count on my breaks are important to me.
My house.
Sometimes I'd sleep in the woods. If I didn't sleep in the woods, I slept on the corner. If I didn't sleep on the corner, I slept at someone's house who I didn't even know.
I had wound up in a lot of trouble with the law. I had wound up in jail.
When I was drinking, I was with a lot of guys, and a lot of guys used me.
I hurt my parents dearly, and I knew at the time I was doing it, but I didn't care, just as long as I got high.
I was so miserable. I hated myself. Every time I looked in the mirror, I wanted to cry.
Hey, yo, alcohol is a drug, man, and you can get hooked on it. And the younger you start, the more damage you can do. Word.
It's just no experience for no kids my age or anyone younger.
If you want to be somebody, have a family, have a future, just say no.
Say no and say yes to your life.
Hey, you're all shivering. Are you cold or what? Bart! Bart! Time for your...
Trailblazer, the official truck of Survivor Thailand. Jake's loyalty keeps the others guessing.
Right now, Jake is playing both sides of the fence.
Keep an eye on the snake. That's what their term is for Jake.
I've got nothing to lose.
And Clay and Brian share a feast with the others to survive another day. Then Penny's voted up. Who's going down next? Don't miss Survivor Thailand on a special night Wednesday. Go to CBS.com and enter to win a trip to the Survivor Thailand finale from Chevy Trailblazer.
Sorry about the dust.
Come on, guys, let's go.
The powerful new Chevy Trailblazer.
Council on Family Health.
Tonight on Nightline, while 2 towns grapple with the question of why 6 youngsters killed themselves, we'll visit a community that may have found a way of avoiding teen suicides.
And tomorrow, how to reduce your risk of skin cancer, plus fighting cholesterol with apples on The Health Show with Kathleen Sullivan.
And topping the local news tonight, the patient death during a scuffle with hospital guards has been ruled a homicide. And the case of Morna Jean Brennan is closed with a guilty plea today.
We'll bring you a special view of the state hockey tournament through the lens tonight. And Joe Schmidt examines a Minnesota Twins migration from right to left at spring training down in Florida. We will have these stories and more coming up next on The Update.
You better wake up early this Saturday morning or stay awake on Saturday night, because for one day only at Best Buy Superstores, everything, and we mean everything, is on sale. For just 15 hours from 9 a.m. to midnight, we're discounting every home stereo, every car stereo, every television, video recorder, portable, telephone, camera, microwave oven, and major appliance in every Best Buy Superstore. Look for the ad in Friday's paper, and remember, this Saturday at Best Buy, everything is on sale.
My mama says my nose is cute as a button. My mama says my nose is cute as can be. My mama says my nose is very, very...
Well, as Bruno Sammartino's, as you fasten your seatbelt, because we're ready for action. Superstars of Wrestling will take you to a review, courtesy of Saturday Night Main Event, of the matchup, and what a matchup it was. The Honky Tonk Man squaring off against Randy Macho Man Savage. In addition to that, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff will join us in individual competition. And then from there we get down with tag team action as the Islanders will step to the ring. Also on hand, Brutus the Barber, Beefcake, and then look out, because here comes Bigelow. Let's go up to ringside.
Washing the BMW 325 IS, an act of futility.
Contact your Minneapolis-St. Paul area BMW dealers for a thorough test drive.
Assortment. Diversity. Variety. Choices. Rainbow Foods, where the possibilities for saving are endless.
Detroit hanging in there with the Hawks.
The IBM Personal System 2. Think of it as the engine of a train that links up with your business and moves it forward without leaving behind what you've already got on board, software and hardware. So your business stays on schedule for tomorrow and makes news as it races ahead. The Personal System 2 family of computers. All aboard. When you're thinking ahead, you're thinking IBM.
After 6 hours of school, I had enough for the day. I hit the radio dial.
With the designed-in sound of a Delco Electronics music system, now the best seat in the house is in your GM car or truck. Delco Electronics, it's who we are.
I use pressure-treated lumber